Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be competing in the Qualifier Weekend Tournament. Once again, we need to get 7 wins before 3 losses to progress to Day 2. That would be a 78% win rate. And then Day 2, you need to go 6-1 worst case scenario, an 86% win rate to qualify for the Arena Championship, which eventually gets you to the World Championship. So very difficult to do. We're going to try to do it, or at least do the best that we can here. It's going to be hard. Nobody wants to lose. Everyone is coming here with good decks to win. There are going to be no free lunches. The deck we're going to run is going to be an Izzet deck, primarily mono red, splashing blue. This is the deck I actually, I did qualify through the best of 3 play-in event with this deck. Just for fun, just as practice, and basically I expect the most played deck to be Vivi, about 50% of the games we played today, maybe Vivi, probably about 20% Dimir midrange, and 20% red, or red-ish, or Izzet-ish, and maybe the last bit, some random decks, maybe some Azorius Control, who knows what. We're coming very heavily main decked for Vivi, so we have 4 Needleheads, 4 Vipers, which are both very good against Vivi. They can't just sit there and combo off the whole turn. They get pinged down for each of these. Magebane Lizard can be hit or miss, because if they have only creatures in hand, this does nothing, but if they have to do all the draw spells, then obviously this does increasing amounts of damage with each subsequent spell cast. So we're very heavily main decked for Vivi. Lizard's okay in general. It's also a lizard that attacks and triggers a Hired Claw. This one comes down after, so that's fine. Scorching Shot, there's some big creatures you got to kill, even against Vivi. If they go turn 3 Tirsa and they profs on it or whatever, and then if they have a 5/5, you just have to have some answers to kill the 5/5. So Scorching Shot is the biggest removal spell we can have, plus Witchstalker Frenzy, which can occasionally be a little bit cheaper, and an extra Obliterating Bolt, also very good and can hit planeswalkers like the Kaito. We do have some main decked Hellkites here as well for the Dimir matchup. And then O'Hare Axonil, I forget how to pronounce that. This is our card on top with a ton of pings. This really puts a lot of opponents in a tough position where they just can't cast anything without taking 4 damage to the face every single time. Note that it also scales with power. So if we ever hit an opponent that has a Get Lost with some map tokens, we put the map token on the O'Hare, and now it's a 5-powered creature. Now all of our pings deal 5 damage instead. So that's what's going on in the main board. Tirsa, I think, is really important in this list. We're running 24 lands, so sometimes we flood out a little bit. Sometimes you just want to hit your land on time to hit the O'Hare on 4 and then get all your pings going. So I like 2 Tirsas in here. I think it's important to keep the deck very consistent. And then sideboard wise, we do have a lot for any life gain matchups. We have 3 Firebrands, so we could go a 0 mana instant way to turn on the Nemesis and shut down life gain for the rest of the game. We got 4 Lynxes for a similar top end, shut down life gain, and also punish any multi-colored dual land decks. Tectonic Hazard is actually my replacement for Fire Magic. I found Fire Magic is a little bit awkward to bring in because I really almost always want to keep the Viper in, and that just dies to that. And I don't always want to keep the Lizard in versus some matchups. So Tectonic Hazard is very similar. It deals 1 damage to each opponent and each creature they control. But the 1 damage to each opponent obviously can scale up to 4 damage burn. So I think it's a little more flexible. It's not instant speed, but I don't like how Fire Magic was pairing with my Viper and other low to the ground stuff, and Tectonic Hazard is similar. It's going to hit all the 1 toughness creatures in Dimir, and it'll hit the Bastronaut in red, and that's kind of all you want it to do. And then late game top deck, you can still go 4 to face, so that's not so bad. Some more Obliterating Bolts for the big creatures and Planeswalkers, and then some more Hellkites in there for the Dimir matchup. So yeah, we'll give it a go. I'm a little bit nervous. There's not really a reason to be. I would like to do well, but ultimately, it doesn't affect the channel if I do poor or badly. You guys will show up and watch all the content. This just has stakes, I want to do well. I want to do as well as we can. So here we go. We're submitting. Once we do this, we cannot go back. And yeah, we'll do it. We'll run it down. Wish me luck. It would be on the play every game with good mana. On the play, good starts. Too many lands to keep, probably. You can almost keep it with Tirsa. But yeah, I don't think you keep this actually. Okay, I think we go to 6. It's a 1-lander on the play with Double Claw. I don't hate this quite as much. This is still pretty rough in general. Probably need to put back the 4-drop. But I think Double Claw makes this playable. I mean, this is not ideal by any stretch. But we'll give it a go. You can almost keep the 5-lander with Tirsa, but it's rough. Alright, it is it? We're kind of prepared. We have a Lizard. We hit the next land. That's huge. I'm gonna torch this immediately, perhaps. Alright, let the punishment begin. Here comes a lizard. No non-creature spells for you. Oh, a little non-creature spell. Sleight of Hand's pretty interesting, though. Maybe they're like, is it prowess and not, is it VV? You want to do that again? We hit the third land. Yeah, we go right into the Nemesis here. Claw's not even that bad, but I think you just run the Nemesis down. Let me go Claw level up, too. Good game. Dude's out. Doesn't want to see it. I mean, Lizard in game 2 against Sleight of Hand is going to be brutal. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's nasty. Alright, so this is a weird prowessy opponent. I actually don't know what list this is. If I can look it up on the side here, I will real quick. Is it prowess? Yeah, I haven't actually played against this. But the Lizard is going to be hugely punishing. Sleight of Hand. Oh my gosh, yeah, brutal. 1 Soul Cauldron, 2 Planisphere, a Meringue, 2 Riddlers, 4 VVs, Frostcliff Siege. Roaring Furnace. Yeah. Well, we came main decked for the matchup, and we got paired up in game 1, so can't feel too bad about that. We'll bring on the Lizard here, of course. I mean, if they're VV, we need the Bolt too, right? And then technically we don't even need the Hellkite. It's always a good spell. And then maybe Burst Lightning goes. Just looking at what their list would be. Yeah, I mean, largely we just need to kill the big creature. So I think we cut the Burst Lightnings. We have all the lasers, all the Needleheads, all the Scorching Shots. Some big removal spells. I don't think we need the Hellkite here. Alright, a freebie in game 1. Let's see if we can run it back in game 2. We're extremely well main decked for this. So, let's see if we can't deliver another win. Great. On the draw. But very good. We got the O'Hare showing up too. Sleight of Hand. It is put into hand, not draw, so won't get extra Needlehead pings off that per se. Alright, the Planisphere. First time playing against this card in quite a while. Do we just need to kill it right now? I think the answer is no, right? Max, they cast 3 spells, make it a big creature, hit us, and then we just Scorching Shot it next turn. So I think we go Needlehead here, and then Scorching Shot Claw next turn. Check their list. Abrade, Consult, Get Out, into the Floodmaw, Opt, Torch. Abrade, Sideboard, Annul, Broadside Barrage, Disdainful Stroke. Alright, they do Abrade here. Then they draw. I think there's no stick. Let's see. Nope, auto passes us, so we're good to go. You could delay it one more turn, but the curve out into O'Hare is probably just too good. I think it's this year. We could almost play the higher claw because we're pretty guaranteed to be able to kill it. But if we just go land O'Hare attack, feeling good. Could still go shot claw next turn. Alright, stock up. 1 man open. Land O'Hare goes very hard here. A little torch maybe? Torch right now. Alright. Let's see what we can top deck. It's not a land. Still very good though. I'm not anticipating a sweeper. They could for sure run Fire Magic. Let me just check their list real quick. They could run 2 Fire Magic for sure. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, if you want to play around that, then you do just level up a Claw here instead. So 3 mana does 2 damage to all creatures, but takes like 6, I think, to deal 3 damage to all creatures, so this gives us a little bit insurance against the 2 Fire Magic coming in. Otherwise, you Viper here, and then they sweep the whole thing, and then a little bit dicey. I don't know if you win from that position. Bolt here, okay. Looks like they have something. So we trade off the Claw. I think we just attack with the Nemesis. I mean, it does feel like they have something here, right? Yeah. So we don't want to throw away the Claw for sure. Can just get the Nemesis in there. Sniff it out. Down to 8. Floodmaw or Torch, not sure. Getting low though. So the O'Hare also turns the Nemesis damage into 4 if it goes face as well. Alright, they suit up a little bit here. Turn off abilities, Prowess trigger, and make a 3/3. Is there any stick? There's still some more stick here. Opt as well. They do get a big creature, but we have the Scorching Shot. We can also return the Unable to Scream to hand, so we'll have to see if we can hit lethal off that somehow. Just be 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's not lethal, but we could do that on the Nemesis at some point. If we ever hit blue. Alright, it's not a blue. But we can definitely Scorch this guy. And I think we're just casting out the Viper at this point with O'Hare on the way. Again, it's bad into Fire Magic. But it's very punishing for next turn, right? And they didn't fire off Fire Magic before. I think it's too good to pass up into the O'Hare next turn. Would definitely be pretty sad if they Fire Magic here. When it goes to 6. Realize they don't have a terrible follow-up, but it's a VV. Hone it down to 5. It's an Opt. Hone it down to 4. 1 bottom. They're gonna need a big turn versus the O'Hare. It's a tap land, it's not it. We can do it any which way. We'll do it this way just to show off the new card. Attack with this guy, go 4 to face. Alright, so we walk away with match 1. Very easy. Just the perfect opponent for us. Cantripping, drawing cards into our main deck Lizard. So I mean, I'm not going to say we got lucky. We planned for 50% of the meta to be that. Game 1 happens to be that. We could play 0 is it for the rest of the tournament, but okay. A little bit of nerves gone. Still got to play well. Just an easy 1-0. Let's go again. Run it back. Match 2. Ham. We're on to play again. Fortune has favored us today. 2-lander. It only has creature removal, but I don't think I'm gonna mulligan this. You'd love to see one of our big 2-drops. I think I will still keep this. It needs a specific matchup though. Right, like Control, Burst Lightning Bolt does absolutely nothing. Alright, it looks like VV again. They do have a 1-drop for us. We'll go ahead and zap it now. 2-drop off the top would be great. Any of our... Nope. Okay. Alright. No problem. We'll hold full control so they don't know we have nothing. Now it looks like we have Lightning Strike. Maybe they'll play around it a little bit. I don't know. Mako again. Any lands? A land. Okay. Got it. So we get the free Hellkite off the top here. I mean, it's pretty nice. No complaints about that. We'll just take it while we got it, right? Free ping for the face. Still none of our anti-is-it tech, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Not gonna mulligan that hand. Vivi shows up. We got the bolt at the ready. Okay. And it's exiled. Huge. Not the perfect hand, but we're doing okay so far. Fourth land. A fear. Alright, we're out of sweet removal. Let's see if they pump this up. We could obviously attack and just frenzy for 3 if we had to. Looks like we will have to. It's a 4/5. Yeah, gotta clear it out now. I don't think you can wait on that. I don't see another way to do it. Attack for 1, 5 damage target creature. Let's get it done. Okay, removal lining up. We came here with big creature removal spells. This is why. If you just sit there the rest of the game and they have a 4/5, you feel pretty sad. So this is what we prepared for. Run it back. Okay. So now we'll have to see if the pings can get there. Because I don't think we're going to outscale this guy. Could also go for Tirsa. And just try to hit enough land to Dragon. But not looking good. The next land. They already have Delirium. Needlehead's okay in general. First Lightning kind of does nothing. Next land gets us to Hellkite. We're about to take a crap ton of damage here. We're going to take like 8, 9, 10. We're going to take like 10. I mean, we're almost dead here, actually. Did not draw any of the key pieces. I mean, how good is the Light Shatter? It's really too late. Unless we draw the Viper and bounce the missing out, it's still pretty much too late. I think the Needlehead does too little at this point, right? They just have so much pressure. So I think we have to do better. So I think both these cards go with the assumption that we try to do better, but yeah, it's not looking good. I don't know if we really come out of this with the win. We actually hit the land to bounce, which is pretty interesting. Okay, tough start. It's a big-ass dragon. Yeah, I don't think we come away with a win this game. We didn't have the setup to punish them for the draws and everything. Just one. Dude is chilling. Yeah, I don't think we win from here. No blocks. If they got really greedy, maybe there's a way to do it, but from this position, nah. Nope, I don't think so. Both getting in there this time. Extra combat step. Yeah, I mean, take 10. And then we got one more to go. And we'll force to chump this. Doesn't really matter what we do. Alright, so that'll be game 1. We don't need to show them the Viper. We don't just show them any other cards here. Yeah, there's nothing to do. I don't think we're going to learn anything. But we'll see if they play out anything else for us. Obviously, you bounce the riddle, hit for 3. You don't see a way to do it, right? I don't think there's any way you come back from this. Alright, we'll see if they play out anything interesting. It is a tournament, so maybe they DC. Maybe they make a mistake. It's a lot of creatures, though. This is why the mage, the lizard, is hit or miss, right? If they only have spells, it crushes. And if they only have creatures, then it actually does very little. I think it's still a good sideboard, though. Alright, let's take like 1,000 damage to the face. Alright, I think we're good to scoop here. Playing very cautiously, but we got nothing. Alright, let's go to game 2. Again, we put in the lizard here, we put in the bolts. Then we take out, let's see. What did I decide we did not need? I don't think you actually need the Hellkite. That's very good on the play. And then I don't think you need the Burst Lightning so much. Yep. Looks good. Let's try to have one of our 12 2-drops in the opening hand. Enough lands. Maybe you Tirsa into the O'Hare. Just gotta get stuff going. We'll be on the play. You know, it has the key pieces. I think you do keep this. We do have the Tirsa. If I had none of these pieces, I don't think I'd keep it, but this isn't awful. It's a little bit dicey, but it has the exact cards you want to see, right? So we'll hold full control, because they don't know we don't have Burst Lightning. Maybe they don't throw down the 1-drop immediately. Alright. Okay. Whew, love to see it. Alright. I mean, they're more likely to cast a... We're pretty guaranteed to get this value. Whereas they might not cast a non-creature spell. They could just go Fear of Missing Out here. Or a Torch or something. Alright, we do get a ping. We don't currently have a way through a 2-3. And a land, alright. Scorching Shot. You know, I think we hold off on that. And we just get the lizard down here. And then we Scorching Shot the next thing. Or if they stack this one, I mean, I think that's a better play. I think you want this down early if you can get it. So no attacks into the Fear. We need every top deck here to not be a land or be a Tirsa or something. Oh, hair off the top would be big, good too. Alright, they go right for it. Let's see if they have anything else to pair with it. Double shot. We're gonna take a lot of damage off the lizard, but what are you gonna do? I think we have to do both. There's no guarantee they have more creatures, right? They could just be out of creatures. We take 2 damage off the lizard. Opponent's a 15. If they have nothing and they have to draw, then we do get some big punishes off. But 5-lander is sus. At some point we're going to top deck a land and be super sad. Looks like they want to kill one of them. They're not sure which is more brutal. This is good for us, though. Alright, we get a trigger here. They shut down the lizard. Double pings down to 13. 2 mana open. Nothing else. Alright, it's a land off the top. We're gonna have to hit it eventually. We'll get in there with this guy. We didn't have full control on, so it's pretty obvious we have nothing in hand. I still think you keep that, but alright, so now opponent has a blocker with the Sanctuary. Needlehead's good card. Shouldn't have a counterspell to worry about, so we just throw this down. Can sit here and do nothing. Can't attack into the 3/3 Sanctuary. Alright, torch you down to 10. Power up the Sanctuary, comes in tapped. Yep. Condo Pylon showing up. Just a little extra surveil value. The untap land. I respect that. Can get in with... Blocks could always get better later. I don't think we're blocking yet. Could throw away the lizard at some point. No blocks here. We could have a 10-10 at some point. I think the lizard blocks get better. Okay, let's try not to top deck land. Never didn't have it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll try again. We're holding these 2 lands in hand for the Tirsa. No good attacks. You could also save the lizard to attack to discount a Witchstalker's Frenzy. Soul Cauldron. Ping. There is a VV down there. It's not great, but if they want to cast a lot of spells, they're going to take a lot of damage. If they want to draw cards, they're also going to take a ton of damage. So let's see the big pop-off. No blocks for me. You can hit for 4. See if they can find removal for either the Viper or the Nadelhead. Alright, it's VV time. We put the counter on the Sanctuary. They can't just play Solitaire, though. There is a cost to playing Solitaire. 4 to the face, down to 10. What else we got? Another removal spell. Another Unable to Scream. They want to draw some cards. Claw off the top doesn't particularly help here, but we'll still play it out. O'Hare off the top goes crazy, right? O'Hare or Tirsa off the top goes crazy, but we're not there yet. If we can deal damage at any point off the Viper, we do get to level up the Claw, which could be interesting. I don't think it's worth playing out the lands, though. Alright, they do cast a spell. They're going to drop down to 6. They're going to draw cards. We cannot punish them with the Needlehead. They need one more removal spell for the Viper, and then they're sitting closer to in the clear. Benamako, sure. I think we'll start taking chump blocks here. I mean, at some point they have a flyer, right? So if we draw a bounce spell, and we had to punish them, they had to replay the Unable to Scream, I think you'd want the Lizard down. So I think you block with the Needlehead here. Bounce the Needlehead, replay the Needlehead. Bounce the Lizard, replay the Lizard. No, maybe we need... I mean, the Needlehead's a guaranteed victory, right? So let's throw away the Lizard here. I think. You know what? We can actually attack with the Lizard, which could be interesting. Alright, let's do it like this. Viper off the top, though. 1 point of damage. Alright, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Hold on, game. Okay. So in theory, we could attack with the Lizard and get the Claw trigger. And then attack with the Claw next turn, get the other Claw trigger, drop him to 4. And then, maybe find a way to get from 4 to 0. Alright, we'll take the Claw, level up. Nemesis off the top. If they block, they take 5. If they don't block, they take... We don't know what else is in that hand. Hold on. Question is how many creatures to attack with here. They could have a torch. Oh, they scoop. All right, we actually go to game 3. Very dicey keep off the 5-lander. It's the same thing. We'll be on the draw this game. We have all the punishing spells. They have apparently lots of not enabled screams. Nothing we can do about that. Yeah, something to change here. This is it. We're running back. Huge outcome. The 5-lander. It's tough. I mean, I think it was the right keep, given that we had the pieces for the matchup. Definitely dicey. It's a 1-lander on the draw. Hand is okay. If we never hit second land, we lose. If we do hit second land, we're actually very happy. We're in 24 land. We're on a lot of land. We could always burst lightning the first thing. Man, I think I do want to keep this. It doesn't have any of our key pieces, though. That's the other thing. Yeah, maybe you mulligan that then. Look for a punishing effect. Yeah, I think you mulligan this. It's close. The burst lightning isn't even that good. This is a little bit better. We at least have a Viper. It's not perfect by any stretch, but I think it's a little bit better. Opponent does not mulligan. Okay, not a bad pickup. I don't see any stick there. There's something to be said for keeping the Viper in hand to bounce. I mean, if they played a big creature here, I think we'd be happy to go Scorching Shot this turn and like Claw bounce next turn and then deploy the Viper or something like that. I don't know, see what happens here. It's just an eidetic memory, alright. Well. Yeah, I think it's more important to be mana efficient then. I think it's just this. We got the next Viper if we really had to bounce something. 1 at 18. We have yet to see O'Hare come through, right? You just cheese extra win on the last match or something. Touch the Viper. Alright, torch there. Ooh, they're actually very tight on red here. Let's see if they have that next land drop. They do, of course. Okay. Looks like we're going... That's a nice one. I mean, do you think they're going to play a lot of non-creature spells here? They're not quite ready to pop off, right? But we could bounce something, which could be huge with the Viper. That's the other payoff of this. We can delay the removal spell. I think the tempo was worth it. So I think we're going to do it like this, and we're going to save the Viper as a removal spell. They play a giant creature we can't get through, bounce them, make it do it again. Play a giant creature we can't get through, then we Scorching Shot. Then they're actually... Oh, down to 14 here. I think the tempo play off the Viper could be good. 4th land. It's a Scholar. Can bounce that, hit for a lot of damage. We don't have any draw power punish, sadly. Riddler goes down. It's a blocker. Who's getting the counters? Mako gets the counter. Alright, we hit the next land, so we can go kill the Scholar, bounce the Mako, right? Get in there. Let's just make sure the auto tapper doesn't do anything funky here. Bounce the Mako. We do take a little damage. It's okay. We'll get over it. Alright. Putting on pressure. Opponent drops to 9 with just a Mako in hand. And the Lizard is out. Viper is coming. O'Hare off the top goes crazy. Fifth land. Riddler. It's a 4/6 draw a card. It's a land off the top. You don't want to see it. We need O'Hare off the top. I think it's Viper do nothing here. Okay, we don't have a good way through a 5-7. It's got to be O'Hare. O'Hare, attack with both claws, drop them to 1. Then they can't cast anything, basically. That would seal it away. We have not seen the key card show up yet. Soul Cauldron, they take 2 points of damage here. Okay, good. How's Vivi? No Vivi's down there. That means we can also level up a claw here for what it's worth. Probably doesn't matter too much, but it's something. Probably turn off full control now that we have the claw ability. Another spell. Okay, opponent drops to 6 now. We can drop to 4 off the claw attack. They are getting low. Are we attacking is the question. You probably can't, right? It's too bold. Alright, we'll take the claw level up. Looking for that top deck. Another claw. We attack with both claws. We drop them to 3. They almost can't cast anything. Drop them to 3, attack with both claws again, drop to 1. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the way to go. I think we push here. What if we attack with everything? If they, like, ate the Viper... I mean, they can't eat that much. I don't know how many torches they have in hand. The Viper just, like, guarantees the win, though. I think it's just get the 2 lizards in there. They're so close to dead, they're afraid to attack. If we keep the Viper and the lizard out, I think they have a really hard time. Let's see if they let us move to combat. They take 3, drop to 3 against us. I think that's pretty good. I think that's too good to pass up. Okay. Eat one of them. You can't cast anything, though. Go to damage. They can put a counter if they want. We can level up this claw. We might go land, level up other claw, too. I don't think it really matters, but maybe it will. Otherwise, we're just bluffing with land in hand or holding on for Tirsa. Okay. We'll level this guy up, I guess. Let's play this land out. In case they have fire magic. Could level up this one as well. I mean, we're all tapped out anyway, right? So, here we go. Opponent at 3 versus Lizard and Viper. Can they get there? If they go fire magic for 3? I think that could be decent. Drop to 1. Can we keep the Lizard? I don't know. We've got them in a good place for sure. They need to answer a lot of things right now. And we also have good top decks. Like, almost everything off the top is very good here. Alright, fuck yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. 2-0. Main decked versus the Izzet matchup. Whew. Feeling the heat. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick little break, get some sunshine. I definitely got that heart rate elevated there. And yeah, we'll come back. We do the next 2. Whew. Okay, let's go. We're gonna hop into match number 3 here. Here we go. Nothing but net. They would be on the play. Nope, on the draw. That's okay. 2-lander. Good interaction. I think it's definitely keepable here. It's okay. It's okay. It is red. Alright, it is Vivi again. I think we can hold Burst Lightning, right? Is there any reason not to? We get the claw down and still kill it next turn, which is a little more mana efficient. I don't think we get punished for doing that, right? Should be okay. Alright. Also get the Viper, attack with both, deal 5 damage, kill the Mako. Even a big Mako would die to that. Blocks. The red is good. Burst Lightning here, hold Burst Lightning is not bad. If they go like Tirsa, then they outscale all of our stuff, which is really rough. I think we do go just single Burst Lightning here. Technically we can wait, right? Okay. I mean, if they have the 3-drop flyer, then you want both Burst Lightnings here. Nope, another Profs, okay. Draw a card that could technically go land Spell Pierce. We got the double Burst Lightning, so we're doing okay. Surveil land, alright. Alright, we can just Burst Lightning at this point. I think we'll hold the next one in hand. It does go up to 4 damage off the Legendary God. Let's hold on to the next one, I think. Okay. Hellkite, interesting. I think it's Viper, hold Burst Lightning again. Can't kill Tirsa, but we can kill the flyer still, so we're holding on to it for that. Magic the VVing, am I right? Every fucking game. I'm down for it. This is what we're here for. Alright, 4th land. Frenzy can kill pretty much anything here. Vivi comes out. Alright, can't kill that yet. Do have the Frenzy for it. What else we got? Wild Ride immediately. It's a lot of mana. We can't stop that. 4/4. Let's see if they can get out of Frenzy range. It'd be a little tough. Four mana. 3 red, 1 blue. It all disappeared. They moved to the next phase. Was that an accident? I don't know. Oh, they did it again. I was so hype. I was so ready for that. Okay, now what? Alright, a lot of draws. You got it. We cannot stop that still. Opponent down to 13. Down to 16. They got a 5/5. Can they cast one more spell and get it out of Frenzy range? For 1 red. Even Wild Ride would help. Or Torch the tower, but if it's not that, we get a really nice window. It is Torch. Alright, that sucks for all sorts of reasons. Put it down to 12. Great. It's a 6/6. In 1 turn, it's a 6/6. It's a 9/9. Alright, I guess that was not going to happen anyway. Okay, well that's lovely. Attack for 9, feels good. I like that. Okay. What would it take to win from here? I don't think we're going to do this. It's not a land. Frenzy doesn't kill it. I guess we chump block with the claw here. Most damage we could possibly deal. 6 damage, we're not going to kill this effing thing, right? So we can go Hellkite face, hold back the block, I guess. I don't really think we get there. But, you know, we'll try. To the face. To 8. The old 9 toughness creature in 1 turn. The old 9 toughness 3-drop. Classic Magic the Gathering. Riddler for 2. Okay. Draw a card. Can they find removal? They can do it easy on Winter Night Stories. Draw a bunch of cards. Try to find a Balance or a Torch or something. I mean, they got infinite mana here, right? Oh, Wild Ride there. They tapped the Vivi, though. But will we game either way? Okay. Lovely. You don't need to do any more than that. You can just attack. You don't. That is unnecessary. That does not help. That is unproductive. We are tapped out. Dude, I swear these players... Are you going to go again? I had someone do this to me yesterday. I don't know if they got it on film or not. Dude just sat there. And even though he had lethal, just kept going and going. And I was just like, why? What are we? You're in a tournament. You're in a tournament. You have a 7-powered flyer. We are tapped out with a ground blocker. I'm at 4. Are you so that far up your... That you just like... like what is going... You want me to scoop? Is that it? Is it the ego? It's an attack. It's got haste, right? What are we doing here? I mean, I'm down to see more of your deck. I'm not anticipating anything different. Maybe you mess up. It is a tournament. I don't know that I'm gonna scoop. Maybe you accidentally tap everything. But yeah, super weird. Just get it done, right? What are we doing here? Yeah, you could have won like 2 minutes ago. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go to game 2. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're fine. All right, lizards come in. Classic. Bolts come in. Classic. I don't think we need the Hellkites per se. I don't think we need the Burst Lightnings per se. Same old, yeah. Everything else good? Okay, let's do it. On the play. I think I'm not supposed to curse because there's some YouTube update where you get like shadow banned if you curse too much. So I'm gonna try not to do that as much. I think I dropped the F-bomb at the end of the last video, right? It was exciting. I wanted to say something. We'll have to come up with a new phrase. Maybe just F yeah is fine. I don't know. Nah, that's pretty weak. Heck yeah. Sufficient. Weak, but sufficient. Okay, well, we can read their deck list while we wait here. Pretty classic stuff. What comes off the sideboard? Maybe Essence Scatter. All the torches come in. The Glittering Bolts come in. Maybe 2 Fire Magics is the interesting one. We'll be on the play. It's a 4-lander. Ah, God, it's really not the hand you want to see. I don't think it's terrible, but it is a little bit rough for sure. I don't think you mulligan the 4-lander with double Tirsa, but it's a little suspect. Does not have all the speed we desire, you know. All right, we'll hold on to that fake Burst Lightning. Yeah, now we're kind of wasting our Scorching Shot on this, but I think we are. Well, that's a little bit better, right? Yeah, I think ultimately you do just need to kill the... you need as much power in the bank as you can. As cute as the Exile is, I think the priority is hold on to the 5-power removal spell. Nothing. Maybe? Fear missing out. Okay. I think we let that go. Get it with Tirsa. Bin a land, and probably back up Tirsa as well. Wild Ride showing up. Alright, now we can... I think we still bin back up Tirsa here. That's interesting. They're probably not going to kill it, right? Who goes? I think both lands still go here. I don't know if they're going to kill Tirsa or not. Whew, punished. Okay. But we do run 24 lands, so, I don't know. We're playing the Scorching Shot this coming turn anyway. We got more time to hit it. Mako. To the face for 2. Okay, that's all. We hit the next land here. Yeah, I think we're throwing down the Oxenil. We're just jamming in there. Hold on to the Scorch for like a post-pump thing. Opponent gonna interact here somehow. What do we got? We're gonna upgrade it. That's alright. It's okay. Alright, here's a 4/4. Decently chunky. pretty hard to kill unless you have the Obliterating Bolt. And yeah, we can build the back, we can ditch the backup O'Hare to Tirsa. Alright, draw a discard. Can also Scorching Shot the Fear. And then trade with both, kind of interesting. It is the land. Well, decisions, right? We don't actually want to ditch anything with Tirsa. Everything's pretty good as is. We could Scorch, kill the Fear, attack with the O'Hare, do nothing. See if they want to double trade. They probably won't block though, right? They need their creatures. I don't think they double block into removal spells, so I think the O'Hare's uncontested. The question is, do you play Tirsa and land? And, actually not so sure we do that. I think I'd go rather Tirsa ditch the land, hold the Scorching Shot one more turn. Just trade this off with something random. I don't think they're going to block the O'Hare. I don't know. I think it's a little risky. So I think I'm going to bin the extra O'Hare. Okay, that's pretty good, I'd say. This just makes their blocks more awkward. I think we do get in there. They can trade with Tirsa if they want. If we hold on Tirsa, though, we get a huge attack next turn, right? So I think we hold on to Tirsa. So it's just you. Let's do you want a double block? We got 7 in the grave. We attack with Tirsa. We get something out of there, right? That could be some big value. Cards in grave are all pretty playable. Alright, Soul Cauldron, no VV yet. They can take a card out of the grave. We can still Scorching Shot. So we should be able to get up to 7 cards again. Because they have like one more weird exile effect. We just gotta do the Scorching Shot before combat. Let's see where they put the counter. They might wait till our turn too. Alright, the free attack with Vigilance. No counter, so they're going to wait on that. Alright. Ooh, that's interesting. Kill the Scholar. I think then we attack, trade off the Tirsa, get back a little bit of value. Yeah, I think that's it here. Between the Scholar and the Mako, who do I want dead? I mean, the Scholar's super annoying, right? Yeah, I mean, we still might bounce the Mako. So I think we go here. And then we guarantee to have 8 cards in grave before the Agatha effects. Alright, so we're guaranteed. So let's get in there and see what value we can get. Trigger Tirsa. We got 8 cards down there. Okay. Now they're incentivized to block. They might as well go Cauldron 3/3 trade with Tirsa. Otherwise we bolt the Mako, right? Yep, okay. Fine. And then I think we're just hard casting the Viper. I don't think I will need to bolt. We could bounce something. So we get the trade here. Okay. Ooh, loses all abilities. Interesting. Well, now we can bounce the O'Hare back to hand. Which is probably worth it, right? This falls off. I think that's probably worth it. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Just bounce the O'Hare. And then falls off, play it back. We got nothing, but we have an O'Hare in hand. And if we go land Viper, it's huge. Alright, Scholar returns. Vigilance Flyer is rough. Draw a bunch of cards. Actually hit the land here. Okay. Not sure sequencing matters. I don't think they can kill the O'Hare at instant speed. Have fun casting spells. It's 4 damage a pop. Resolves. What else we got? You got a torch? You do. A raid. 4 to the face. Down to 9. How many creatures total? 1 creature down there. We got plenty, so they can unfortunately make the Scholar a 4/4 soon. We do got the Sanctuary, which isn't so bad. But the 4/4 is rough. Tap their own Sanctuary. Fear comes down. It's not good. We need some good top decks here. And they have a huge attack next turn with Wild Ride. It's gonna suck with the Fear and the Scholar. Yeah, it's close. We could lose this match. 5 to the face. Probably 6 to the face, yeah. Alright, game wraps up next turn unless, what would do it here? I don't know if there's a whole lot that would do it here. I mean, I guess we have to trade, right? If we power up the Sanctuary, we don't have enough mana to also play this. I mean, I think we have to. It's too devastating otherwise. We still might lose, but we're gonna lose next turn if we don't, right? So we gotta go. I think we have to offer it. Oh, that's a good block. Okay. That's both of them. Three damage here, 1 damage here. Oh, that's a big block. Okay. It's 5 damage. They lose everything. They're at 9. Oh man, we get to power up the Sanctuary. That's a big block right there. Land? They do get to Winter Night Stories or whatever. I mean, their top deck game is better than ours, and they have VV down there, which sucks. But power up the Sanctuary, put a counter on it, infinite mana. All right. Well, that was big for us, but it still won't be enough. Sadly. Yup. Infinite mana is pretty sweet. Pretty cool. Alright, draw a bunch of cards. Must be nice. Where's the Needlehead been? I feel like we haven't played the Needlehead once this whole tournament. Is that true? I think that might be true. Alright, a gentle 7 to the face. Okay, this comes in tapped. We'll just get it done. Auto pay. Yeah, I'm sure. I know we can't block. It's okay. Boop. Down to 3. Could run back the same trick, I guess. We don't really have a choice, right? Better than nothing. Get him, boys. Okay. Oh, we got to try it, right? I don't think there's really another way to do it. Die, you bastard. Die and top deck only land. We cannot flip this. Can we? Oh shit, we can. Never didn't have it. I thought it was to face. 4 or more cannot combat damage anywhere. That's pretty sick. Okay. Infinite mana again, but maybe there's nothing to do with it. We're just wait. Come on, just hit land for a little bit. Just take a breather. All right. They now have 5 mana and haste. So that's it. Unless they make a mistake and they tap it, they already have lethal right now. So they're doing the classic thing. They have the win, but they're being weird about it. We're tapped out again. They have haste again. Dude. The worst opponent. The worst opponent. Okay. So we go 2-1. It's okay. We need a... Man, that needle's got to show up. But put up a good fight there. All right, so move on to match number 4. Currently 2-1. Lovely opponents. Let's do it. Let's run it back. Universe, the brilliant. On the play. 5-lander. Nope, not this one. Nope. 3-lander. Good. I think I'll put back a land here. I know that's a little bit dodgy. Oh man, that's tough. Do you do that? A lot of 4-drops. On the play. No, probably not. Probably just put back the Tirsa on the play, I guess, if we're being honest. It's tempting. We do have a lot of 2-drops and other stuff to hit in the meantime. That's interesting. On the play, the Curve of the Nemesis is too good, I think, to give up. I think you put away the Tirsa. I think you just keep the Golden Curve. It's close. I want to give up that land pretty badly. But if you stumble, there's so much potential to this hand. Alright, so we hit the extra land, so now we're sad. Now we're sad, boy. A little bit of stick. Opponent with the Flood Maw, potentially. Get him, boys. Alright, feels like a Flood Maw. You are welcome to bounce before or after the Viper. It's an opt. Let's go. Alright, we should do okay against this. 1 to the top. Let me know in the comments. You take the bin the land? Now it looks like you should have. But it's much easier to say that after the fact. 17. Scorching Shot, nice pickup. Looking strong here. Shot ready to go. Opponent on that stick. All right. Wanna love holding stick. You can take your opt or do nothing. It really, truly does not matter. In fact, you shouldn't do anything, right? Because if you have the Tirsa, then you want the cards in the graveyard, right? So why are we fussing about this? Why have we been so fussy? Opponent's just on one today. Normally I read comments of these kind of lulls, but I feel like if we're in the tournament, should probably focus up. Opponent to 10. Holding that Soul Cauldron priority like their lives depend on it. Can you hit red? No. Oh, punish. Punish is huge. Alright, that's game. I really don't think you come back from that. I think that's about all she wrote. Land, creature, scorching. Oh, no. No, that's it. Interesting. 1 to the top this time. Hit your red land, but it's too late. It's too late. Nah, I think it's too late. I think we got him. Down to 7. We go land, level up claw. It's a lot of land. Can actually blast the Nemesis too, so it's truly game. We have abundant amounts of lethal here. 2-1. 2-0. Die. I am the Senate. Okay, go to game 2. Classic. Blizzard. What else do we do? Bolt. I don't think we need the Hellkites. I don't think we need the Burst Lightnings. I just double check every single time, even though we've played the same match 4 times in a row. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. We'll be on the draw. We'll be on the draw. Get her done. I wonder why the prowess deck is showing up so hard. Does it have good matchup? Does it like or a tweak that makes it extra good against the normal VV or what? I mean, that opt is beautiful for us. One lander on the draw. If we hit land, it's so good. If we don't, we auto lose the whole game. Yeah, I don't think you can keep this, but damn, is it close. If you hit second land, you auto win. I don't think we lose with this, but if you go brick, brick, the whole game's over. So I don't think you can. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's got the lizard and the nemesis. Boy, do you want that next land the first hand, but what are you gonna do? Opponent most of 5 though. I like that. Okay, next lizard. Looking good. We'll hold full control. Get that nice little burst lightning stick. Come on, baby. Take me home. Ooh, alright. You're gonna hate this lizard. Let me tell you that. You're gonna despise this lizard. Ooh, triple lizard. I don't even know if we go nemesis here, to be honest. Okay, let's see it. I mean, we have to go nemesis because it's too good not to. What if we bounce the talent here? Oh, that's so mean, right? Non-creature spells cost 1 less to cast. You think they would sweep here? Oh, God, I don't even... Hold on. Let me just check. Is there a list that I know of with this? Does anyone run this? Enchantments. No, nobody is running this. It's a weird thing to do. I think it's still nemesis here. But, just for mana efficiency, it's close. Balance that, you really piss them off. But even if they sweep and we go double lizard, it's a big follow-up. Or even like lizard viper. Alright, we're to live for 1. It's not a non-creature, so there's no sweep. I think now we bounce the talent. I mean, I don't even know what they would want to do here. That's the question. Do they have a way to sweep everything? Do we even need to bounce this? I think you do just for fun. So you go bounce first and then lizard, I think. 1 less to cast. I guess if they're going to do something, we can force it out now. No stick. Okay, we can go back. Alright, give him hell. I mean, they could sweep, but I think just give him the next lizard here. I mean, if they want to cast anything, it's brutal. We'll see. If they sweep, could be big. Alright, they do have the 4/6. But now they can't really cast any non-creatures for the rest of the game. So how do we get through? Nemesis attack is easy. If we attack all, we sacrifice a lizard for nothing. It's probably not worth it. I think we begin with a Tirsa, bin the land. There's nothing we're really going to find before combat. Okay, that's very good. We'll get in there. If we attack all, they block the light shatter. 3, 4, 5. I think it's still just nemesis here, but we're very close to turning a corner. Take the trade, great. Alright, 4 damage here still. They probably got another one in hand, I'm guessing. Maybe they just feel like they have to block that, I don't know. I'm still worried about some kind of weird sweeper. Well, it's the next one, okay. You got it. Ooh, that's nasty too. It's more mana efficient, right? I mean, they really can't cast anything now. Let's see it. I mean, if they kill the Ogier, they take 8. Okay. Play this one out, I think. Just don't think there are any attacks here. Done. Yeah, they're just over it. They just cannot cast anything for the rest of the game. Hugely satisfying. All right, we'll go to... we're now 3-1. We've only played the same deck. It is Magic the VVing. Magic the VVing. Boy, do we show up prepared, though. Can't fault me for that. All right, let's run it back. Let's go.